honestly, bro, like the whole process was, man, it was a journey. But when I tell you a beautiful journey, because I still remember to this day, but the first thing that happened that kind of started giving me kind of like a little bit of like an idea, it was like 2017, and I was doing this song, and Ninth told me to get on it, so I got it, and I'm like, all right, bet. And out of nowhere, I got the first verse laid it down. People were rocking with it. I'm like, cool. I started tucking off. I'm like, okay, let me do a second verse. Out of nowhere, Rhapsody stands up. I see her. I'm like, okay. She walks to the booth. And I'm still nodding my head. I'm like, hold on, wait. And then I know her. I'm like, she started rapping. I'm like, wait, is rap getting on my song? And then from there, it just kind of clicked. I'm just kind of like, we're on a different playing field now. Like you've now kind of pushed yourself to where like, all right, like an artist of this type of caliber is willing to hop on your song without you even asking. And even though it's family and it's love, you know, she didn't have to do that, you know. And I think at that moment, that's when like my first bit of confidence started kind of clicking in, where I'm just like, okay, I belong. And then from there, bro, you know, honestly, it was just being at the stoop day by day and just kind of seeing the different type of music and seeing the different type of artists walk through these walls. It just kind of inspired me to feel like I'm here. Like I know we can take it even further, but I know I belong where I'm at right now. And we can push it so much further. And bro, I've seen so many dope ass people come in here and make music. It leaves you not wanting to be complacent. It leaves you wanting more. Like that's gonna push you more. If you really love this, it's gonna make you want to go harder. And I've heard so many dope ass records in here. It's like, nah, it's like I gotta out top that. And then in my mind though, it's like I'm still my own competition to myself. So when I make a dope ass song, I'm like, no, I gotta outdo me. I gotta outdo that. I gotta outdo that. And it's friendly competition. And I think that was the motivation. I think it's the competition of just not wanting to fall behind and understand that undeniable music is when people listen regardless. Like if people can hate on you, but if it's undeniable music and it's something that's really good, it's gonna spread. And that type of stuff is what pushes me further, you know, making undeniable music and helping people for real. I think one of the dopest moments to me, I got two of them that really stand out. One where like I'm involved creative wise, and one where it's just kind of like, oh snap. So the one creative wise was when Q was working on his project and was working on East 14th. I was sitting there with him and Crisis, and they were going over a track. And after, you know, Q spit his verse, he was writing the second one. Crisis stopped and was just like, how about K.E.L.S write one? So you feel me? So, you know, he was just like, how about Ian go ahead and do one? So at that point, you know, I got to do that, and that was pretty cool. That moment was special. I'm just like, wow, like Crisis just asked me to get on something like that. That's dope. But then, to be honest, my second dope moment I would have to say was when Anthony Hamilton came to the stoop. And, you know, I think the part that was tight though was that, like, I don't know if I was just tired that day or what, bro, but when I saw him, I also was just like, oh, what's up, bro? And I kept it lit, like, and I think that caught his eye though, because he kind of looked at me too, just kind of like, oh, he wasn't like really tripping like that, but it's just kind of like, it was so dope. In the same breath, I'm like, well, if he's here, you know, he's human, so that's what's up. He's a down to earth soul. So that was like my Anthony Hamilton moment. But he was just cool. Like him himself, he was just a real cool ass person. I will say, music wise, I definitely got a lot of other features that I got coming out with different artists and different people. Actually, Crisis is supposed to be dropping a project very soon this month, and then I got a song, you know, on that one. Grand National, the collective I'm with back in Oakland, California. Definitely, you know, we got some stuff that we're cooking on, and there's a producer by the name of Drew Banga, who's very known in the Bay Area. Me and him are working on some stuff. So, you know, I got some things in the work, you know, that I'm definitely trying to, you know, get going. But personally, for me, what I'm trying to grow in is patience and understanding. You know, I see myself as somebody that takes time to like to learn and, you know, try to get to know people, even learn people. But in the same breath, I think sometimes, you know, we have to hold ourselves back from assuming and make sure that we still leaving stuff open to learn. So I think that's my mental check for me. I think spiritually wise and this mentality wise. And then honestly, bro, I want to gain about like 20 pounds of like muscle. I'm just trying to get right, trying to be out here looking like Rapper Bay. You feel me? Just trying to, you know, do what I can do, bro. You feel me?